Hey everybody, this is Miss V from hypertheticallyspeakinggardner. So let's talk about testimonies. Let's talk about seeds. Let's talk about how easy it is to grow a garden. Let's talk about why I think you should have a garden. Why I think you should make an excuse. Why you should say the common denominator. I don't have a green finger. I don't own my home. I rent a house. I rent an apartment. Let me just encourage you to grow your own food. Not only is it healthy, it's beneficial, it's free once you get everything started, from the pots to the soil to the seeds. And each plant, fruit, herbs produce more seeds, and you ain't got to buy no more seeds. I just want to encourage you. It is super duper duper beneficial to have your own garden, from your backyard side, patio garden, doesn't even matter, container garden. But I want to show you how easy it is. I want to show you some seeds. I want to show you some seeds out the bag, and then I want to show you some seeds. I'm going to turn the camera around, that I took out of my own garden, and I just kept using them and using them. And every year, new items give me the same seed, and I just dry them out and reusing them again. So I just want to encourage you. You can do this no matter where you live around the world. You can do this. Just step out on faith. And then I want to show you right now. It is November. I apologize. It's October the 8th in Georgia. And I just planted some brassicas last week, literally. Some brassicas I just went over, and just to validate that some was 2 weeks ago, some was a week. I want to literally show you. I was going to do a live. I want to show you just a walking testimony that it's just that simple. I put this squash down because the bugs tore up my squash for the summer, and I put some squash down. This squash been in this bed some 2 weeks, some squash been in the bed for a week. This is winter squash. Just step out on faith. So hopefully, just really quick, it take all day. No, it don't. What do I need? Every state got different type of soil. If I don't have exact money what I use, I'll go find the store brand compost, and I'll find what's on sale. I mix it with some perlite and some peat moss, and like you're making a cake or a cornbread homemade from scratch, and I'll mix everything up in a bucket or my what do you call that, or my wheelbarrow, and I'll start scooping it into the pots and then scoop it into the garden beds. Hypothetically, if you're making a garden bed, I would do the same thing. I would get my compost, I would get my topsoil or my garden soil, my perlite, my peat moss, and I'll mix it up, and I'll make that garden nice and rich. But if you live in an apartment, if you live in a condo, if you that got a balcony, or you rent in somebody's house, I'm asking you, just go get a container, get a bucket, put some holes at the bottom of it, get you even some bricks, so when you do buy your house, you could take it and take it to your home and put it. But I love the cement block garden. It is so cute idea. You can grow on the inside, and then every other pocket you can grow something, or every pocket is you can grow something. It's whatever your heart desire is yours. So I'm trying to imitate what somebody else got. Make it your, make it. And then everybody got their own videos or their own testimonies, how they stuff grows in their own garden, how big, how fast. I want you to step out on faith and grow something. So I'm gonna turn this camera around. Just again, I hope no matter where you are around the world and you see this video, hope you're doing good, hanging in there, and positive vibes and doing something amazing. And if you didn't have an amazing day, I wish you better days. But I want to turn this camera around really quick and show you something. This just is a variety of seeds that I kept, or I keep. I got more than half, and I dry out, of things that I took out of my garden. And you see, from bell peppers that I let dry, and I got all different type of decent peppers. But I did the fruit like that. I did the green beans like that. And here's the okra that came out of my garden like that. I got real celery, but I got some celery seeds that came out of the garden. These are some marigold seeds that I reuse every year. I got more. I gave a whole bag away to my mom. These are some seeds that I planted that I bought online. These are some cabbage seeds. This is how tiny, like when I tell you these seeds are so tiny. There's some topsoil seeds that I got online, and then this bowl that I grew out of my garden. And that's how this little bitty seeds, if you can just see those little bitty black seeds, that's how the spirit works. That'll turn that little bitty seed into a whole plant. These are brassicas, and that's what I want to show you. These are collard greens, big old collard greens in my backyard. These are the seeds for that. And you just open these up, look like green beans, but they're collard green seeds. And you put it in the ground, it will create you a big old plant. Same thing with these mustard seeds. Order this online. Look at these mustard seeds. Look at this cabbage. So these little bitty seeds, it's the size of a mustard seed. Just how much the Holy Ghost needs your faith, Spirit needs your faith, will grow you a whole plant. People are like, okay, well, the seed ain't bigger than that. This is just that tiny, that tiny. Look at the lettuce seed, that tiny. Look, that tiny will grow you a whole head of lettuce. This arugula, I want to show you. I just planted this last week. You can just hear it. Look at this, like tiny. Just something so tiny that will grow you food, unlimited food. What is this? Kale. Look how tiny those seeds are. Look at this. Bok choy. Look how tiny these seeds are. Now, mind you, one seed represents a plant. Yes, look at all them seeds. One seed represents, no matter what the fruit vegetable is, one seed represents a plant. And I don't even think people know that. I saw a customer yesterday, and she had 10 tomato plants in this little bitty pot, and I told her, girl, you need to get a bigger pot and more dirt and stake it up. But she was so impressed that one stem represent one tomato plant. Yes, one stem. These are green beans that I used to put in my garden, and these are the green beans. Some I got in the house that I let it dry, and you just open it up just like this. Let me see if I can just bust this open in the bag on the camera, and the bean inside, that would be the bean that you put in your soil, and you'll have it for your next harvest. Just that simple. Like, God makes sure you have enough spirit. There's no need of food shortage. There's no need for nobody to be hungry around the world. Again, like I said, these are the okras that came out of my garden. And look at that. There's just no need. Unlimited of source. So let me turn this camera around really quick and just walk you around. I want to show you the testimony why I made this video, because I put these down. And I want you to see my project, what I got going on. Oh, my thing came back. Chipmunk ate my mango seed, and the mango's growing back. Thank you. But let me show you. Let me walk with you real quick. So I can babysit. I put some collard green seeds here, some top soy seeds here. I put some bok choy seeds. Look at that, already popped up. I put some dinosaur kale. You see that? I put some Swiss chard. You can see that. Large kale right there, purple kale. Look at that. Some celery haven't came up yet. I put some arugula. Green cabbage haven't came up yet. Look at the broccoli already germinated. It's been raining here. Cauliflower haven't came up. I did zucchini because I didn't get to enjoy in the summer, so I'm doing it again. And I put some onions in here. This is a zucchini plant. I think I planted 4 in my tomato patch, but I'll move it. And that's one came up. Let's see the rest of them come up. But I just wanted to show you that. And I put some cucumbers down over here. Look at that. And I did that roughly, I'm no joke, probably 2 weeks ago. 3 pushing it, but 2 weeks ago. So yes, in October in Georgia, yes, you can still grow things. And your marigolds, they'll dry up. I'll come back here and pick them and use it for tea, dry them out really quick. I'll just cut it right here and put them in the house and let it dry, or take the ones that's dark, and I'll come through and clip off of this. And then see how this look dead right here? I'll just cut this back and take the seeds right here and let it dry in the house. And look, see how this look like it's dead, and the plant coming back. Same thing over here. I just come through and trim. Harvest a lot of banana peppers yesterday, but I just want to show you one seed make one plant. One seed make one plant. One seed make one plant. Just come back and trim. But let me show you the like I said, why I made this video. Let me show you the other seeds. So the squash, I did different varieties of winter squash and in this bed. I did that because, like I said, this summer I didn't get no squash, no zucchini, no nothing. So I'll know when it pop up, but I just start poking from spaghetti squash to different type of banana squash. I did, what do you call that? In the tip of my tongue. Just 7 varieties, just to choose that. I'm trying to think of every name I can really quick. But 7 varieties or 6 varieties of squash. Different type of, from hubar to kusha. Here's another one that's popping up. And there's one right there that's popping up. But I did every type of squash that I couldn't get in the backyard or tried and it didn't pop up. Look, one's coming. And mind you, this been, I planted this whole thing a week to 2 weeks. Every week, if I remember, if I didn't put none, I'll just come and poke the opposite of the squash. But let me show you this. So this is garlic from last year. So one thing is a testimony, I would say, and I got to put some more in the other beds, that this garlic that you put down, or onions from last year, and you just pull it up out the ground, they come back every year. So in this bed, in certain spots, I don't have to put garlic, but this is fresh garlic from last year. You pulled it up, the root is still in the ground, it will come out. So that's the testimony. I'm gonna tell you, I did not plant this garlic. This is from last year, root in there. Look at this. And smells so good, fresh garlic. So, and here's another one coming up right there. And this is from last year, and I got to come out here today and harvest this basil. It smells so amazing. And get these seeds right here. Just cut it back right here. And all these are basil seeds. So I can have, but it smells so amazing. I wish you could smell it. But yes, look at the beautiful, beautiful plant. I love this plant. Roselle started it from seed. Now that's the testimony I can give you all. Like, just take a leap of faith. If I can do this, you can do this, really. I did some Brussels sprout seeds here. They have yet germinated. These are some mustard greens. Look, you see the greens? I put some red cabbage seeds in here. I put some kale in here. Look at it, germinated. That's how cute. Purple turnips, look at that. So yes, germination, yes, that's 101. It was so hot when I planted these. Actually, well, it got hot. It wasn't hot, I thought I did, but the heat wouldn't let it do its best. But look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right there. And then 1, 2, 3. Here's another one. 4, and here's another one. Just from Swiss chard to kale that's in the garden that I thought it was too hot. Look, and it was fighting. It was just waiting on the right weather temperature. And so once I get this stuff in here, I'm gonna hit this bed with garlic and onions, because this is a fresh bed that I started this summer. But I want to tell you and show you proof in the pudding. And this is a lettuce, honestly, but it was so pretty. I decided to let it just be a flower. It's so pretty. I tried to taste it one day. Let me get a piece. Let me try. It tastes good, but I like the prettiness of it. It's actually gorgeous. But this is lettuce, and I just like how pretty it is. I can cut this whole thing. Look at this. Can't see it. All from the same scenario that I'm showing you all. A little seed. Look, the roly-poly's got it, but it is so pretty. And I guess if it get too big, I'll cut it, because I got one in every other thing. But I just thought it was just so fine. And I like how pretty it was. So even though I might not eat this, just the fact to come in the yard and you got like a garden bed and you got something cute, and this is mint. And so I just wanted to show you, step out on faith, step out on faith. Don't get discouraged thinking that it's too late or we in October and I can't grow something. I'm here to encourage you, absolutely. This is pomegranate. Look at this. Pomegranate, these pink things, or peach, or red, whatever color it looks to you. There's a pomegranate. I can't wait till one stay. The bugs keep, or the whatever keep knocking them off. More sorrel. And just the beauty of this sorrel, like I said, this I did, Miss V, I did this from a seed. Yes, in a starter tray. And I got a whole 2 plants. And I put it in the pot because I want to bring it in house. I don't want it to die back for the winter. I just want to bring it in the house so I can have, or put it in a section where I would put my, all my winter items that's citrus. So everything when die back, I would put those with those. But I just want to encourage you all, step out on faith, get you some seeds, Don't make an excuse that it's too late to grow kale or it's too late to grow turnips or red cabbage or any type of brassicas or greens or a kale. It's not too late. Look, they're coming up. I just showed you the walking testimony with the squash and the other seeds. This stuff has been down no more than a week or two. So it's not late. It's not late. Literally, it's not late. And to my knowledge, I think I stuck 2 orange and 2 white pumpkin seeds there for the grandkids. And even though past October, November, we want the pumpkin seeds. They're healthy for you and might make some pumpkin bread or some pumpkin pie. So, and we just want the prettiness. I want to show the grandkids that they can grow pumpkin in the yard. So we want to send you all out with love and hugs. I wanted to also show you, remember I talked about the marigolds? One of my customers, she was just shocked that you can drink marigold tea, but unfortunately, you do your research, yes, it's a tea. So I had these in here. They've been drying here probably over 60 days. And you just boil it, you rinse it off and you boil it and you use it as a tea. These are more fresh seeds that I took that was pretty like that and dried out on the plant like this. And I'll add them to that bag I just showed you. These are spearmint seeds. These are more mint seeds. And these are, what is that? Basil seeds. So yeah, you can step out on faith and have your own seeds. That way you don't have to buy another lemon balm plant, another peppermint plant. These are seeds. These are dill. Look at those. Dill seeds. I have my own dill plant, completely dill seeds. This is corn that came out of my garden that I would use next year to put it back in. These are the garlic that came out of my garden that probably got 4 or 3 or 5 garlic pieces. I put it back. These are the onions and the little ones. I'll put it back, and they will grow you another one and another one and another one. What is this? These are carrot seeds. See the sign say carrots, and I have more carrots for next year. It's just that simple. That's why I said should never be a such thing of a food shortage, because the Most High, she make it plentiful. She just waiting on you to help the people, show the people, encourage the people, show them what you got out of your garden. Sometimes people look at the package and get discouraged because they got a package and they want to see that you actually grow something, have something. Well, I actually did. And like I said, those are the marigold seeds. Put down some fresh lettuce last week. Some 3 or 4 different varieties of it. So yeah, step out on faith. These were my growing trays, but I actually put them in the ground. But these got overwatered, so I just got to empty these. But these were my growing trays when I start jumping. Sun burned the mess out of them. Look at them. I got something down there growing. Look like a tomato. But look, just step out on faith. Step out on faith. Step out on faith. Take a leap of faith. This is an olive tree. I don't know if this is my, this is my green olive. That's my black olive tree. But step out on faith. You can do everything you put your mind to. This is Miss V, hyperthetically speaking gardener, from my yard to your yard. And if you don't have a yard, please step out on faith and grow something. It is worth it. It is worth it to have your own food, your own vegetables, your own herbs, your own seeds, unlimited seeds, and your own tea. Your own squash, your own kale, zucchini, your own sorrel, your own basil. Step out on faith. Each one of those blocks at that time was like $2.50. Each one of them blocks was bricks, and make your garden bed. And this is really, really, really gorgeous. And if, like I said, if you rent, you could take your bricks with you. Get you some trash bag or some buckets like this. They were at Wally World, I think at that time, $9 or $10. And take your dirt out of your things when you move. And take your dirt with and take your bricks. And there you go. Take your garden bed with you. So if you live in a rent house, take your bricks. Get you some couple of these buckets. Transport your dirt. Take it to your home. If you never ever buy, at the end of the day, those belong to you. If you move and go stay at a family member's house or somebody's house or go buy some land, everybody get some money together in the family. Those bricks belong to you and the dirt belong to you. But I'm sending love and hugs. This is Miss V from Hyperthetically Speaking Gardener. I want you all to have an amazing day, and I want you all to step out on faith, and you get your mind too. Sending you love and hugs from Georgia. Have a great day, everybody.